So I work with the 1111 frequencies, the 1212 and the 1313, and the spirits gave me that, and I didn't understand it way back when. They told me I had the ways of the symbols. So when the star people gifted them through the Galactic Federation with the diplomats of the sacred Orionists, then I had to start that walk of trying to figure out what each symbol meant. Now each symbol carries so much, like it goes back to 52,000 years when it was first presented to humanity. And another 26,000 years, and on June 12th of 1996, they were reintroduced to this Mother Earth again. Now, symbols are powerful. If you take just a symbol like this, a straight line, put two little legs, what does that mean?
Peace.
Now, if you circle it, what does that mean? Peace. That was the symbol of what? The 60s, right? Now, just that little symbol tells the story, the hardships, the love, the turmoil, the chaos, the war. It tells the story of millions and millions and millions of people, billions of people. They each have a story that goes with that little symbol. That's how powerful symbols are. Each one of you have symbols. It's called a name. And you got to see it as you as a very powerful human being. Now, the symbols. The Spirit told us just the one symbol. The first symbol they gave us was the universal law of free will. They said it takes 2 moons to understand the law. Where the law carries messages and guardians from the earth's nations and that of the stars and that of the ascended master realms. The second one was the spiritual freedom of humanity or of man. The third was called the universal law of change. Fourth, the universal law, spiritual growth of humanity. Then there was the universal law of movement and balance, and the spiritual strength, health, and happiness. The universal law of innocence, truth, and family, and the spiritual protection of family. The universal law of symmetry and the spiritual law of equality. There was the universal law of life, spiritual law of choice. The universal law of light, sound, and vibration, and the spiritual law of intuition. The universal law of judgment, the spiritual law of karma. The universal law of nature, the spiritual protection of man or humanity. The universal law of love, the spiritual laws of healing. The universal law of perception and the spiritual law of future sight or prophecy. Now the universal laws are feminine laws, and also the spiritual laws are masculine laws. Now within these laws come these 2266 masters that brought in the energy, the essence, the spirit, and the guidance of each law through the remembrance within your DNA. Now, when Metatron came and he combined and reintroduced these laws in another way that helps us, that reintroduce what they call the 13-moon cycle. Also, with the Ikotomi ways, with the 1212, which they stated, a keen eye will correct astrology. A keen eye will correct astrology. Now, why did the spirits write that? A keen eye. Okay, I got keen eyes. Where's my glasses? Why do they want us to correct astrology? Simply because there's one constellation that's omitted. There's 13 in the zodiac. Not 12, 13. So I challenged most of the astrologers and said, prove me wrong. There's 13 constellations. 13th Ophiuchus, the lost tribe. And nobody said anything. So we are slowly getting back to that idea that 13 is okay. 13 moon cycle. A beautiful, accurate record of attitude and bad attitude. And in a beautiful way of looking at life at another angle. 13 constellational systems, astrological signs, and you are not going to be who you think you are when you go through that. Scorpio is only 7 days. Virgo, the most 45 days. So we get to do the challenging ways to the system. And the system hasn't corrected us at all. Hasn't even tried, because in fact, NASA came on our side and said, yes, it's true. NASA also asked us to pray for them. Could you pray for our satellites so the meteorites don't hit them? I should have saved that email. That's true though.
Come on, people!